Hi everyone, this is Liz Leving. This is an impromptu video. I wanted to do this video because so many women the last week have been talking to me and complaining about the man that they've had in their lives or the man that they're dating right now. And they're just blaming. And you know what? That's not going to get you anywhere. Maybe some of you know that for a long time, I was attracting one unhealthy relationship after the next. And like many of these women, I thought these men were at fault. Yeah, they were doing things that they shouldn't be doing, right? Like cheating or lying or all kinds of weird things that they were doing. Instead of being in a committed relationship, they would do weird things. I'm sure you know some men like that. But what I want you to know is that we tolerate what goes on in our life. And we attract the kind of relationship we have. Maybe you don't believe that right now because maybe you're hurting a lot. And I understand that. But it's true. It really is true. And once I've learned that, like years ago, my whole life changed, right? The relationship I was attracting completely were different. Why? Well, let me give you a big tip. I really wanted to know why in the world I was attracting all these kinds of relationship in my life. And so I did some soul searching. You have to do that, ladies. You can't keep blaming everybody around you. There are certain things that we do as women that, like we could be a people pleaser, for example. Or we want love so badly that we're willing to put up with all kinds of crap. And we shouldn't be doing that. Because once we do that, all kinds of people will get into your life and will manipulate you, will take advantage of you, will cheat on you. And when it happens, you keep letting it happen. Or you break up and then the next guy does the same thing. So it's very, very important to reflect on yourself, on the behavior you've had or the way you've been thinking and what you've been letting in to your life. Soul searching is so important. I was a people pleaser for a long time. I'm not so much of a people pleaser now. Oh no. It's a bad habit to break. Like smoking, for example. I've never smoked, but all these things, it's a habit. And once you learn where it comes from and the steps to overcome it and to change, your whole life will be so completely different. We are responsible for the people in our life. We really are. And we are also responsible for how we think about that person, our perception of what's happening, But stop blaming. I know it's not for all of you, but there's many of you out there that are blaming. I know, because you tell me so. And I hear you guys, or you ladies. So please, if you find somebody that is not to your liking, don't even blame them. Just let go of them or have a discussion with them. Say, okay, I'm not willing to put up with this shit. And if you continue, bye-bye. you know? But I want you to really pay attention to how you've been behaving, and especially what you've been letting in to your life. Because you don't have to say yes to everybody. No, you don't. And I know it's painful sometimes to be alone and to be, you want to be loved, right? And you're willing to put up with crap because you think, well, nobody will ever love me after this guy, right? And you don't want to let him go. You keep hoping that it's going to change, that the situation is going to change. But you know what? Unless a behavior change on your side, even on his side, it's not going to improve. And there are things you definitely, absolutely, definitely should not tolerate. Emotional abuse, physical abuse, that should not be tolerated. Seek help if that is happening, especially physical abuse. Get out of there. Find a way to get out of there. We really attract the kind of people that we are inside. I've experienced that myself. For the longest time, I did not have the self-worth, and I was attracting people in my life that did not see my worth either. So they would manipulate me or abuse me in different ways. And I let it happen because I needed love so bad. So I started to love myself. And my life changed. It didn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflection. So that is my tip for you. Please stop blaming other people and take a look at yourself. See what's been happening in your own world. We need to take our power back, because when these things happen to us, we have given our power to the other person in our life. We need to take your power back, ladies. You really do. So that's my tip for today. And if you would like to have a conversation with me about, well, Lise, maybe you're asking yourself, Lise, how can I do this? Well, book a phone call with me. Go to liseleving.com and email me or give me a call, and we'll set that up. In the meantime, I'm wishing you lots of love.